Hey guys, Sid here at TCR. You hear Neil Diamond there, Frankie's over there with him. I got some projects going on here. Today's agenda is the fence that Mike built. He wanted it to weather a little bit before we stained it. So I'm gonna wait to do the gates on this side, but I will be doing this fencing here, as well as the fencing over here on the other side of the pool, which I'll show you guys in a minute. So I've got the stain and everything set up to do that. I've got some major projects going on around here in the next week. I'm getting another 10 yards of mulch delivered next week so that I can resurface all of that, because of all the rain that we had this spring. It broke down a lot faster than it normally would have. Plus, I didn't have as thick a layer originally as I wanted. So I'm getting a coarser grind of some really hard wood, some walnut and some yew, to keep that side from breaking down quite as quickly. And then over here, I've got some river rocks. We've had to do some work to the pool filter. Well, we had to replace the pool filter, but we've got a pipeline for the backwash line, and we're going to extend that out into the creek area so that we can backwash it out. And we're filling in that trench, and when we fill it in, when we finish it, we're going to cover it with some rocks. And that gravel that I had delivered, which you may or may not have seen that video yet, depending on which order these things come out in, but I've got just a little bit left there that I've got to move, but I've moved most of it over here on the other side of this other gate that I'm going to be doing. So I'll show you guys all that, and we'll hang out here. We went from nothing but rain, freezing cold, and hail to like 90 degrees and beautiful and sunny and all that good stuff. So let's get started. So first off here, I've got my visqueen. I'm going to be putting that down because I don't want to get any of the wood stain on the paver stones or on my rocks that I do have here already. Just to kind of, you know, keep it neat and tidy. Even though we're outside, I don't want stain to get everywhere. And since we're in, you know, day 4,327 of quarantine, it's nice to finally be able to get outside and get some fresh air out here now that the weather is nice. So I was all too happy to start this project today. And it's cool too, I've got a friend coming by, a friend from high school, in a little while to pick up some eggs that she's buying, and maybe some meat too. I'm not sure what all she needs, but she's coming up for that. And it'll be nice. I haven't seen her. We're, you know, Facebook friends, but I haven't seen her in person in, gosh, quite a while. And so it'll be nice to see her, you know, from 6 feet apart. While she wanted to come and take a look and see the animals and stuff, and she could use a little outing as well herself. So we are going to do that. This visqueen is a pain in the butt. I'm not even gonna lie. And I'm sure somebody's gonna comment, there's a better way to unravel that. I'm sure there is. But sometimes, as those of you with YouTube channels know, or if you have small children, it's kind of similar, because you find yourself trying to talk and explain and pay attention while you're doing something else. And so sometimes you realize after you start something, you're like, oh, I should have done it this way, because you were kind of slightly, your attention is diverted a bit, but that's all right. So put this down here, and I'll probably actually use some of these river rocks to cover, to keep the plastic from flying up a bit. So I'm gonna borrow a couple of these bigger ones and put them over here. All right, so I've got my tray liner in my tray here. I've got my little roller, and I've got some Olympic Water Guard semi-transparent wood stain and sealer. And I am wearing some gloves just because I can't exactly get to the nail salon right now, and I'm doing them myself because yes, I am that gifted. In between goat feedings, I was finishing my manicure last week. So, you know, priorities. I guess I should RTFM, huh? Well, first thing it says is avoid staining in direct sunlight, so that's going to be a problem, but whatever. It is what it is. Creating a new dance move here. Come on. So yesterday I started the staining project here, and I ran out of the stain slash sealer, but I'm really happy. It's kind of hard because the sun's sort of hitting it at a weird angle right now, so the light, it may not show up on camera very well. It's a little hard to tell, but I've got my visqueen down here. It kind of got rolled up, but I was covering the sidewalk with it. So Mike's gonna pick up some more for me today so that I can do the gate area. I'm going to redo the original gate as well, but not yet. I'll do that last. But this whole section needs to be done front and back. That section needs to be done, and then he's got to build this next section right behind where where the Chase lounges are. But then show you guys. So they got this dug last night and filled in, so I can put the river rocks down and finish this little area, which I'm super excited about because this little ditch I've been nagging Mike about it like crazy. I went to the hardware store, which is cool because you're just able to pull up to the dock and they just load your car, and I got some veneer mortar, which will be the right mortar to get these rocks to stick. Mike had almost finished this wall with regular cement, and then they all but the ones on the bottom fell off. So it'll be like stone like it is on the front, like this. So it'll be like stone on the bottom and then the wood on top. But having this half done on this side that faces the pool has bugged me for, well, the entire time that we've lived here. So 5 years. So he's gonna actually finish this project this weekend, and this will be completely done on this side, which I'm so excited about. So once I finish this river rock here, that will be awesome. And then the mulch will be finished through the garden, and this stain came out really nice on this side. I'm really happy with how it looks this morning. I think I might do one more coat on the gates themselves, just to darken them a hair more. And I do want to redo that top, this right here again. It was so dry that because it's a different kind of wood, it just soaked it up so fast that I feel like it needs one more coat on it. But it looks good. I'm happy with how the colors came out. So it really does match, and although this just needs a refresher, I think it's gonna look really good when this is all done. It's gonna really kind of help to finish off this pool area once that last gate or last piece of fence is done. I got the gravel in over there by the palm tree. And then the last thing would be to finish that section, this section of fencing, which will be eventually where the barbecue little pergola area will be, but that's another project. But that's a project that you're gonna be building up. So it's not something that's like currently demoed. So my goal right now is like beautification, so that when we're out here after a hard day of work with the animals and everything, we can come out here and take a break, enjoy a nice meal by the pool, have some family time, enjoy the sunshine. And especially since we've had rain for like a straight month. you know, and just kind of enjoy it, especially right now with El Quarantino. So, still a lot of work to do on that fence, but you can see, if I stand over here, you can kind of see the color difference. It's gonna look really good when it's done. I'm excited about it.